Hey YouTube, it's Jared with Omnivore Blade Works. Hi there. I wanted to, because I've got the last regular iMamba tomahawk going out today, I wanted to go ahead and do a comparison of all of its generations. This is the first one, and it has a spacer in the sheath to catch the spike. So if you were to draw this from a cross-draw holster underneath your arm, you'd pull the blade out, because it has a spacer here on the front to keep it from cutting you as you pull it out. And then it pivots around this thing, or the hook, and then it comes out. So this is the first generation that has the hole in the head just for sheath retention. And so that's probably the safest sheath, but my cohort who helped invent this thing, or inspired the design, wanted a faster straight pull sheath. So then I came up with this, which still protects the edge a little bit, and it has a pin hole to lock it, which the other one does too. But on this one, you can put it on some malice clips under your shoulder or on a pack or a belt, and then you just have to tug straight out because there's no spacers at all, and that makes for a lighter, less complicated sheath. So this is the latest iteration. This is a 1/4 inch 1095 Aus-tempered steel, and it has serrations on the back, and then the spike is designed, I'm not sure if you can see it. Let's see if I can get a close-up. This is poor lighting, but you can see how the spike is ground. I have a rotating bevel underneath the spike and on the top of the spike, so I get full 1/4 inch thick thickness all the way up to the end, and so it's a very strong spike considering how small and sharp it is. And then underneath the beard hook also is done the same way, where when I cut this under hook bevel, I rotate the angle more obtuse, so I get full thickness all the way to there. It's a very strong beard and spike on the iMamba. Now the next iteration, after this one, I did a straight handle, which is sort of a Magnum version, because it's a little bigger head, slightly longer. That's the only difference. It's just a little, like a 1/2 inch longer. And it has the skeletonized hilts and the same handle as the Murder Combat Gladius, except the hole position is in a different place for the pommel, and it has a little striker pommel on it, which is slightly tapered or beveled, so you can bonk something in the head, whether it be a pig or a wildebeest or maybe even a tiger. Or probably you wouldn't want to bonk an actual iMamba or black mamba snake, because they'd probably bite you. But anyway, this is done the same way with the spike and the beard. It's just a little bit longer, and I have 4 of these, which I have not made the sheath for yet, but it'll probably be the same basic idea, although I'm leaning towards using the spacer in the front just for protection, because as this is coming out and when this hook is all sharp, if you catch that on something, you're not going to be very happy about it. Then on the other smaller one-handed side of things, I have the Taipan tomahawk, which has I just cut the bevel on the back of this using a tool rest, I think. But it does appear like I twisted the bevel on underneath the hook too as well. And this has even stronger looking spike than the well, no, it's about the same, because the bevel on top is kind of long, and but you can see it does twist out and get more obtuse as it gets to the point. So this tomahawk is made for one-handed use, and it's got very similar cutting geometry, except the blade, instead of being kind of swept back with the iMamba, so if you were to swing up against something, it would be more of a glancing blow. If you were to catch on web gear or something, instead of just stopping dead, it kind of slices through. Whereas the Taipan has more of a hammer face angle of attack, so it'll gouge into stuff with its point, the point of the hatchet head, instead of glancing off. So that's more of a soft target type of weapon. And also, of course, the D-handle guard with a strut in the middle allows you to hold on to it and then easily let go. But also, if you were punching something and you rolled in, it would stop instead of passing all the way through your hand like on a full D guard, where you might get your whole hand stuck. So at this point, it's just gonna, if you rolled in, it's gonna hurt a little bit, but it's not gonna get uncontrollable. And then I have the very first prototype of the Taipan, which has these teeth on it, which I did one of these, and I decided that was kind of stupid. But just for posterity's sake, this is the prototype. If somebody wants that, they can have that. And these Predator series tomahawks don't get logos put on them. For one, who knows where they're going to get used, and for two, there's no place to really put it on here. There's no flat spot to stamp it, so I just decided to leave it alone. And you know, the Predator series is more of a Black Ops type of tool. But anyway, just thought it would be nice to show off this last one of its kind with the snake pattern before we move on to the next generation. Alright, thanks for watching.